What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, don't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. I don't know why I laughed during that intro, but still, let's just roll with it. Some crazy news happened out of Atlanta. I saw the story last night, and I want to share it with y'all. And this is a very real possibility that could happen to a lot of people out there. And it's a story of this man right here that's locked up in this police car. His name is Lav Glover, 38 years old, out of Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out ATL. And this guy supposedly is apparently homeless. Well, he was, prior to what he did. This guy in the middle of the night, ladies and gentlemen, allegedly kicked in some stranger's door. Came in the house and started acting like he lived there, which left the lady, the homeowner. Luckily, she was able to escape, fleeing for her life and calling the police. Now, nobody knows what he was in there for, but the man claimed that the house was his. Maybe he suffered from some type of mental illness or not. We don't know. But take a look at this story. This is some craziness right here. Check it.
We begin tonight in Atlanta, where a woman was forced to run for her life after a man broke into her home in the middle of the night. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. It happened on Piedmont Avenue near the Prado in Ansley Park. The intruder was still inside the house when officers arrived. Tonight, police are releasing body cam video of the ordeal.
Fox 5's Christopher King is live at APD headquarters tonight with how it all happened. Christopher?
Russ, Courtney, that woman was asleep. A guy kicked in her door. She ran out in fear. We have video of those moments right after. Take a look.
I was at home by myself sleeping.
This woman is terrified. A home invader broke his way into her house here in Ansley Park in the middle of the night.
I heard someone sound like they were kicking in my back door and touching the keypad.
The terrifying ordeal happening just after 3 Tuesday morning on Piedmont Avenue near the Prado, not far from Piedmont Park. The woman heard the frightening sound and took off once she realized an intruder reached her home.
I ran out the front door.
The woman called 911.
Atlanta police!
Atlanta police get there moments later.
It's her rear door being kicked in. The door was actually broken.
Officers walk up to the home.
They saw the suspect inside the kitchen.
Hey! Come out!
They order the intruder to leave the house.
Come out with your hands up!
Police tell Fox 5 he actually tried to convince officers he belonged there.
He was standing inside the kitchen yelling to officers that he was in fact the homeowner.
The intruder finally obeys their orders. Officers slap on handcuffs and arrest Lav Glover. Police say it isn't clear why he broke in or what he was trying to do, but the potential for danger was very real.
She was visibly distraught.
Now, police say Glover had outstanding warrants for drug possession and probation violation. He's charged with burglary and criminal damage of property.
All right, guys, that's the video about one Lav Glover. Now, it's a good thing, honestly, that this guy didn't get hurt and the lady didn't get hurt. But that's a scary scenario to be in. You sitting in the house. She said she heard somebody at the keypad. Then all of a sudden, he just kicked the door in. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? You know what I mean? Listen, I don't know how I would have reacted in this situation. Because, I mean, he looked like he got some size on him. He had to kick the door hard as hell. You'd have heard it all through the house. You know what I mean? He broke in there SWAT team style. Was in the kitchen when they caught him. You saw him? I wonder what that conversation went like. Like, what you in there doing? Making eggs. This guy, man, he surrendered peacefully. That's why I think he had some type of mental illness. What y'all think? Y'all think he had some type of mental illness? I think he did. I mean, a random stranger's house, you just kick the door in, not knowing if you can get the shotgun blast and something. Something got to be wrong with him. He looked convinced like it was his house. That's the scary part. Could you imagine if he had found that lady in there? What you doing in my house? You don't know how people react when you touch their personal items or invade their personal space. Could have been bad. But then again, you know, if she had busted him, he might have ran out the house. Either way, she did the right thing. She didn't stand the ground and all of that stuff. She got out of there. You know, got away from the threat. So, I mean, salute to her. But, I mean, it's just a real thing, man. It was out there. It was raining out there. He was like, yo, supposedly they got a real bad homeless problem in Atlanta. Just wanted to get out of the rain, I guess. But, I mean, all in all, stuff like this, man, I don't even know how to take it. As far as, let me say it like this. Let me say it like this. Some homeless people, because I was homeless at one time. A lot of people say, oh, we need to help the homeless. Need to help the homeless. That's all fine and good. But I'm going to tell you something about homeless people from me being around them. A lot of homeless people can't be helped. And the reason why they can't be helped is a lot of them have mental disabilities to where they, you know, are complacent with where they are. They want to be left alone. A lot of them are introverted. You'll see that when you go to these homeless shelters, a lot of times you'll see people that will not talk to nobody except themselves. Another thing is there are a lot of people out here that don't like rules, don't like paying bills, don't want to deal with that type of stuff. And they like, hey, I'd rather live out in the street. It ain't that bad. I get to do what I want to do. I ain't got to work. And there are really people like that. I've seen them multiple times. Don't want to hear nothing. Don't want to deal with the government. Don't want to deal with taxes. Don't care about nothing. A lot of them can't be helped. I think the honest majority of homeless people, from my knowledge, from what I've seen and experienced, are there for a reason that they want to be there. And it sounds crazy unless you really dealt with this type of thing or been in these shelters. A lot of these people are happy as can be being where they are because they don't have to worry about a lot of stuff day-to-day people deal with. This guy right here, I don't know what his problem was. I don't care what his problem was. He surrendered peacefully. I hope mental illness is a possibility, because if he did that on purpose, that's really scary. I mean, if he did that and didn't know it was his house, because they say he thought it was his house. If he did that and don't have no mental illness and just went up to a random house, kicked the door in, and just started chilling in there without a threat to what can happen to him, that's scary. But I mean, hopefully he gets the help he needs, because I mean, obviously at one point in time, he must have had a house or thought he had a house or had some type, he was doing the right thing, responsible thing. And then, you know, tragedy sets. But I mean, I wonder how much disappointment he had when he put him in the police car. That's not your home fam. He like, man, you know, he made a mistake or whatever. But I mean, all in all, nobody got hurt. He didn't get blasted by the police. They still don't know why he was in there or what he was in there doing. And she survived. But I mean, your house is your sanctuary. And to have something like that happen, I wonder how she's going to deal. But she got to deal with that, repair the door, because ain't nobody going to pay for that. She on the hook for that. But just the whole comfort and safety that you have in your own abode is now destroyed. That's one of the big things I have. But like people that do home invasions and stuff like that, you ruin people's experience at having peace with themselves. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.